If this video found you, let me be straight to your heart. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that you've been in a season where it feels like, you've been waiting forever. Waiting for someone to finally see you the way you've been longing to be seen. I know this. Waiting for someone to love you the way that you feel you deserve to be loved. Waiting for someone to finally not just say the words, but to actually have the actions to match it. And while you're waiting, it feels like everybody else is moving on with their lives. I know this. I felt this. You scroll online and it seems like people are getting engaged every week. Posting their anniversaries, their family pictures, the vacations, the soft smiles, the forehead kisses. And meanwhile, you're just sitting there wondering, like, God, when is it going to be my turn? And deep down, you don't even say it out loud sometimes. But it breaks your heart a little bit more every time you see it. Every time you see that stuff. Because you're happy for them, but you can't help but feel forgotten. And I need you to hear this right now, because I feel this heavy for you. You are not forgotten. You are hidden. Hidden on purpose. Hidden because God knows you. He knows your heart is too pure to be played with again. He knows you've already endured heartbreak that would have crushed most people. He knows that if he let you out too early, if he let the wrong person catch you, it would have set you back a whole bunch of years. So he hid you, And I know hiding doesn't feel good, you know what I mean? It feels lonely, it feels like rejection, it feels like silence. But hiding is protection. Watch this. See, when David was anointed king, he didn't just step into the palace right away, He went back to the field, overlooked, undervalued. His own family didn't think he was worthy enough to even be in the lineup when Samuel came. But God said, nah, the one y'all ignored, that's the one that I'm about to elevate. And that's you right now. The one overlooked, the one they didn't choose, the one they walked away from. The one they said, not enough. And God whispered, I've been saving you. I've been protecting you. I've been letting people pass by because they weren't it. They're just not it. And now here's the thing. The person that you've been praying for, the one you've been waiting for, they're not just some idea in your imagination. They're real. And they're closer than you think. You may have already walked past them, They may have, already seen you. They may have been watching you grow, watching you heal, watching you glow, you know what I mean? Without even realizing it. That's the crazy part. But God said, not yet, not yet. Because timing matters, whether you believe it or not. And timing isn't about convenience. It's about alignment. And God is aligning both of you right now in this exact moment, although it doesn't feel like it. But I need you to hear me right now. Don't go looking for it. Don't go searching. Don't go chasing. Don't go lowering yourself trying to force something that ain't it. Because God's not going to bless what you went out hunting for. He's not going to do it. He's going to bless what he sends. He's going to bless what he ordains. And this time, when they come, it's not going to be like the last time. Although you may not believe and you may be hurt, you won't have to beg for the consistency. You won't have to convince them of your worth. You won't have to, play small to fit in their life. This time, they'll come ready. This time, they'll come with clarity. This time, they'll come already molded by God's own hands. Because while he's been healing you, he's been preparing them too. You gotta believe that. And trust me, I know that you're tired. I know, the waiting season is breaking you. Some nights you lay there wondering if you're, just too hard to love. Wondering if you're asking for too much. Wondering if maybe it's not just meant for you. But I want to tell you right now that that's the enemy whispering lies. The enemy wants you to settle. He wants you to believe that you're too much. He wants you to believe that love is for everybody else, but not you. But I came to break that lie. You're the exact amount for the right person. And love is not passing you by. Love is being prepared for you. Think about Ruth. She wasn't out there searching. She wasn't, chasing after men. She was just faithful in her field, showing up, doing the work, staying consistent. And then Boaz noticed her. He saw her when she wasn't even trying to be seen, you know what I mean? And he didn't just see her beauty, he saw her character, her faithfulness, her heart. And see, that's how it's going to be for you. The person God sends isn't just going to be drawn to your face, you know what I mean? That's typical. They're going to be drawn to your soul, your strength, your resilience, your faith, your scars, all the stuff that you thought disqualified you. They're going to see it and say, that's exactly why I chose you. And some of y'all don't even realize it. The tears you cried alone, the prayers you whispered when nobody else was around, the nights you almost gave up, but you still held on. You know what I'm saying? Those moments have been shaping you. All those moments, whether you believe it or not, God's been pruning you, cutting off old habits, breaking off old cycles, teaching you how to love yourself so you'll stop confusing crumbs for a feast. Because this time, He's sending somebody that's not going to just fill that space. They're going to add to your life. You know what I mean? Real this time. They're going to cover you. They're going to protect your heart. They're going to reflect God's love back to you. And you won't have to, question it every day. I know you guys are tired of the questions. I know it. And listen, you may have already missed them once. You may have already crossed paths and didn't even realize it. That's the crazy part. That's just crazy to me. Because God said not yet. But when the time is right, He'll bring them back around. And this time, you will be ready. This time, they'll be ready too. And it won't feel forced. It won't feel, confusing. It won't feel like chaos. It'll feel like peace. And that's how you'll actually know it's from Him. That's how when you finally know it's from Him. But I will like to say this. Right now, in this waiting season, don't go looking. Don't settle for attention just because you're lonely. Don't chase what looks good on the outside but ain't rooted in God. Stay faithful. Stay patient. Keep working on you. Keep healing. Keep growing. Because when they come, it's going to make sense why it never worked out with anybody else. And I also like to say this. You also have to let go. If you're holding on to a past, an ex or anything, you have to let go. And I know it's probably one of the hardest things that you will ever have to do, but it's a must. If you want to see the full potential of what God has for you, you have to let go of that stuff that doesn't serve you. Let it go. If you don't know how to let it go, guess what? Thankful for you, I just dropped the ebook, Letting Go When God Says So. It has all the tips and the tricks, and it can transform your life. It can take you from A to B. It's hard for you to let go right now, but by the end of this process, you'll be good. You will understand. You can check it out, Until next time, guys, I just rambled just a little bit, I love you guys. Handle your business. Peace.